sauce for the spaghetti.
So anyway,
Where's my Parmesan cheese, baby?
you
God. The lightning.
sorry, after I got disconnected, did you guys want to have any more reaction to your telepathic message?
Oh yeah.
We did ask. We did want to give sort of the quick and dirty to Ava about what we thought we heard, but it's going to come from Cornelius, so it'll be so Kuveen will have deniability.
Sure. Was Rix or Peaches speaking up on the situation, or no?
When I looked around and didn't see anyone else reacting, I did not react.
Okay. And Peaches?
Yeah, Peaches didn't hear anything, and nothing seems strange. So I don't know why there's nothing to react to.
Okay. So Cornelius, take it away.
Much like Cornelius, I already forgot what the whole gist of that was. Basically, no, go ahead. Actually, yeah, can you give me the recap, please? Take us back.
Oh, me? Not Kuvina?
In the year
Yes, please roll the tape back.
Sure. Where was the tape? Said, I will have to listen to the recording to figure out what voice I did earlier. But he said, I'm most impressed with your performance on my test. You've continued to provide the most interesting data since your escape from Outpost Omicron. Undoubtedly, you're eager to face me. I assure you the time is soon approaching. However, for the moment, your investigation suits our needs. Once you've proven yourselves, I will open the ship to you.
We should reach out to the other group and see if they got that.
Lame ass McGuffin shit.
Yeah. It's probably nothing.
That
Probably.
doesn't sound like nothing, but okay.
Pretty sure at that point our meeting started.
I hear lots of things.
Add it to the pile.
The communication happened while you were in transit there, so yeah.
Because if the Grace want us to do this, we should stop doing it and say, fuck you. I said that word.
Go wait in the car.
Okay. God, I imagine like Jack just turning into Peter and just shut up, Meg.
A little bit. Okay, so you can make it to the offices of the Uricast Corporation, and to the three of you that are entering the facility. And make
Which three?
That was Rix, Peaches, and Flex,
Okay.
I believe.
That three. Okay.
Oh, sorry, the four of
We
you.
call
Fleshy Bird as well.
Yes. What we call the business the dream team.
Dream team. Yes, I have a 3 p.m. Meeting for the dream team. Is there a dream team here?
Why, yes!
Oh, perfect. Come this way. And you're led back into a plush meeting room and offered some refreshments.
This is the nicest Olive Garden I've ever been in.
It's the future of Olive Garden.
The floor is not even sticky.
We have that upon request.
Kevin notices, or Flex notices that because Flex is naked.
Wait, the poor guys that make up his feet, the bottom of his feet.
Flex's feet?
Yeah.
Flex's feet.
Flex's feet.
I imagine that they all rotate, so no one particle
That is socialism.
What?
That's socialism.
People,
It's a class system.
The ones at the bottom of Flex's feet are definitely the people at the back of the Snowpiercer train.
That's true. That's true.
Yes. Yeah, we're the dream team.
I don't think that they're
Yep,
eating
that's us.
roaches in the TV show.
Ew.
I could be wrong, but I don't think so. I don't remember what they are actually eating though.
What? Who's eating?
The people in the back of the train.
Sorry, if you read this again.
Right.
The,
Yeah.
the dream team meeting.
Yeah, the dream team. They're all eating compressed bricks made from roach exoskeletons.
I'm
That's what they serve
certainly
at all.
not.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
just Olive Garden.
That's true.
Wow.
All right. So you snack on a few roach bricks, and then a short time after, a well-dressed looking drow man enters and takes a seat next to you.
Business guy.
Business guy.
Sketchy
ADW.
drow man.
Should we be like approaching the premises, by the way? Was that part of the plan for us? So like we can just, or are we like going to like their headquarters to kick the door down?
Don't worry about the details. Just show up when we need you.
Okay.
Yeah, but the question is, do we need them to show up here, or do we need them to show up at the headquarters?
Right.
We didn't think about that, so we just live with the current situation
I think
of
you
them
were
going,
at
"Hey,
the
when are we supposed to come in the
headquarters,
room?"
Yeah, we're in the
Alright.
basement, and they're going to the top floor. That was my understanding.
Okay,
right? Wait,
got it.
what?
Got it,
Why?
got it.
Is that where the SpaghettiOs are?
Yeah.
Everyone knows spaghetti's best under sea level.
Everyone knows that the best place to conduct your illegal business is in your actual business.
When you're drow, and it's basically the same thing. Yeah.
I mean, there's nothing illegal about selling arms.
hmm It's just illegal that they're selling them to us. That's where the issues come up.
Well, only because you're terrorists, but your cover is that you're not terrorists, so it's legal.
Right.
That's right. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Yeah.
That's the whole point with the dark web message then? Question mark. All right, fuck it, whatever. Just go.
I mean,
We're
that
free-
was y'all's bullshit, not mine. You could have just
Yeah.
walked to the front door.
They're drow. They only use the dark web.
Racist.
Yep, pretty much.
Yeah.
That's so stupid.
Dark elves, dark web. God.
I did follow that. Thank you. Thank you for re-explaining it to me in case I made a mistake.
Dark elves is weird.
How does that guy's jacket work?
Magnets.
Do his knees get cold?
That wouldn't explain it. I don't. It's
You
like
know, I'm confused on, like, did anyone teach him how to carry a suitcase?
you'd
'Cause
have
I
to
think
put
he's
that
doing it
on like
wrong.
Over your head.
poncho. Yeah.
I think there's supposed to be something sexually appealing about the way he's holding that suitcase.
Does he know how to, like?
I don't know.
I
Does he
mean,
have bad knees, or are those preventative?
Probably preventative.
can we be saying all this while he walks up to us very loudly?
Yes.
Check out this loser's kneecap.
I think he's trying to be sexual, but I don't think he understands how that works.
He
Nice knee
doesn't.
pads, Marvin. Did you leave your helmet at home?
He doesn't react at all.
On the inside, he cries.
On the inside, he does cry. You could roll a sense motive to see if he's crying.
I believe I will. I think I'm okay at that.
You think he feels slightly embarrassed, Rix?
All right. We'll be going with intimidate instead of bluff.
Okay,
Oh my god, I've rolled 2 1s and a 2. I am on fire.
bodes well.
Yeah. All right, Joe.
So anyway, business guy introduces himself. Welcome to the offices. My name is Mercedask. I hear you were interested in purchasing some equipment. What did you
I need a
have in
Hello
mind?
Kitty AR-15.
Certainly.
That shoots bubbles.
Are
Did
these
you bring?
bubbles acidic?
Did you bring the sauce
Sauce.
for the spaghetti?
Oh, just a moment. Let me check my suitcase.
It's full of meatballs.
I was literally going to say it's full of meatballs. I fucking hate you. So they just kind of spill out all over the table. Oh, I'm sorry. I grabbed the wrong suitcase. I'll go get the other one. Give me just a minute.
Okay, but can I have those meatballs though?
Sure. They're
I actually
complimentary.
want.
Swedish, Italian.
I want to sense motive on that too.
Okay. Which thing are you sense motivating?
Okay, so my paranoid brain thinks this was like some kind of test meetup, and he's maybe just abandoning the deal altogether from the onset because he saw something off.
I see. Um,
I'm probably overthinking it, but that's what I do. So here we are.
yeah.
Possibly be off about you three.
I mean, he might have, but you also think he's just going to get the sauce.
All right, good, because I need the sauce, so that's fine.
Yeah, who can eat pasta without the sauce? Are we barbarians?
Did you guys bring the spaghetti yourselves? If he's providing the meatballs and the sauce,
We'll take care of the spaghetti. Yeah,
okay,
that's fine.
perfect.
God, guys, I forgot the spaghetti.
Damn it, Bugs!
So he
Go with the
returns
car with Ava.
with a second suitcase full of sauce. All right, I'm sorry about the previous
Just
mix-up.
pours everywhere.
So anyway, what can I do for you?
So, does he seem to recognize us or anything? I guess that'd be pretty good.
I did a
or if he-
perception check on him.
If he does seem to recognize us, I guess, does he seem to have any sort of subtle reaction to it?
Yeah, let's perceive.
Mine was more like, does he smell like a drow, or do I think he's a reptoid? Or
There's a whole lot of
fucking
meatballs and
six.
sauce in the air right now.
I'm sorry, you don't think I can tell the difference between a reptoid and a meatball? Because I sure shit can.
I sure don't know.
What if it's a reptilian meatball?
That's a good point.
Well, like I said, I asked him earlier what kind of meatballs they were, and that is because I can identify meatballs. This is known canon.
I want to see that
Mhm.
meatball check.
Although maybe that was a lie. I don't know anymore.
No, I want to see you roll for meatballs. Like, I have like 4 skills that are completely useless. I want to see your useless meatball skill.
I just think it was a lie. I don't think I really have the skill, and I don't want to embarrass myself.
Sure. So over the pungent aroma of meatballs and sauce, you don't smell any reptoid odors. As for your, I'll say that your earlier sense motive check would get you the answer that you're looking for, Rix. There's probably a hint of recognition there, but he's a professional. He would never draw attention to it.
Okay. He is not called off the deal due to it, most importantly, I suppose.
No.
Okay. So I need some thick sauce. Really, really creamy stuff.
Back to the
But
section.
I've got to do some catering, so I'm gonna need a lot, and it needs to be spicy.
I'm not sure why you came to us instead of the Olive Garden.
I thought this was an Olive Garden.
No. It's not.
What is it you do here?
We manufacture and sell weapons.
Oh, so you guys don't talk in like coded language or anything?
No. What would be the point?
Oh, I don't know. I guess I thought it sounded cool. In that case, I need lots of guns for killing.
Picture Jack going into an actual like gun store here and like you know,
Yeah.
having that same conversation with the guy behind the counter, and the guy's just like, "This is a gun store. You can just ask for bullets."
There's guns everywhere.
Yeah.
Oh man, do you have any guns here?
Pretty much.
Where do you keep the real guns? These are all real guns.
I feel like Peaches will wait for like the news bulletin on this TV to talk about the upcoming election and like try to bring it up. Like, oh yeah, y'all got that election coming up. You happy about Uvalde being in the running?
Oh,
Nice one.
Lady Uvali. Yes. She is faring quite well in the numbers so far, at least what I've heard.
But like, how do you feel about it?
And what do you think of that hammer guy? The Torbjorn dude.
He says, interesting question. What? I mean, he's kind of annoying. I don't watch his stream myself. Are you a fan?
No.
Oh, okay.
You just you don't hear much about Uvali. It's kind of hard to get any intel on what she likes and like what her interests are and
Word intel may not be the best way to phrase it.
what's her sign. You know?
I want to know what kind of pasta she likes.
Yeah.
Oh, those are all very personal questions. I'm sorry. Are you here to do some form of interview, or are you looking to purchase weapons?
Why not both? The people who happen to sell weapons around here are also the people who happen to know some stuff about Uvali, and I might be a little bit of a fan, and
I'm afraid I only have time for business dealings. You can.
oh, that's just rude. Didn't your mama ever tell you anything about manners and how you do a real business deal?
You stab them in the back as quickly as possible and then take their fortune, their dro.
In kind of an echo of that, he'll say, Madam, I don't know what you know about my culture, but I believe our manners are quite a bit different than yours.
I mean, I don't judge one by the rumors of all. I ain't like that. There's been quite a bit of upheaval around this election. It's just it's kind of crazy. So I'm just, a bit of a enthusiast, trying to get, whatever I can out of it.
I would recommend that you not focus your attention on Lady Rycast, nor Mr. Starhammer.
Well, sense motor the shit out of that. Get an 18. All right, sounds like an honest young man.
Who hurt you?
My mother.
Everyone around me.
Well, I guess that explains why you didn't learn how to make a proper business deal.
I was in the middle of making a deal, and you changed the subject, and then for some reason, you needed all of the spaghetti. I don't. Are you just dipping those meatballs in the sauce? I thought you were bringing noodles.
Captain, do we need something else to dip in the sauce? Wank, wank.
Do you guys have any heavy weapons?
Yes, we can provide whatever type of weaponry you need.
Do you have a missile launcher?
Sure, yes. I can print you one from the printer here, actually.
Yeah, why don't you go ahead and do that?
Sure. He says, any particular style?
The basic IMDS missile launcher.
Sure, of course. And he'll just like slide over a data pad. The credits would be appreciated at this time.
I want to see the thing.
Of course, of course.
And then I want to sneak a peek at the data pad to see if it has a price on it.
Okay. Let's take a look at this link Jim just handily provided us to find a price.
It's listed at 18K.
That's not basic.
Can I remote hack the data pad without being noticed?
That actually might be the simplest missile launcher. They start off pretty high level.
We will find you a level appropriate one. which would be 23.7K.
That's way too expensive, man.
Oh,
This is a crazy, ridiculous price you're
well,
asking.
I've already started the printing. I suppose I could recycle these pieces. It's no
You could
matter.
lower the price.
I don't know about that. I could if you were to purchase in volume. Oh, are you trying to intimidate him into that?
I didn't know very well, but yeah.
Yeah, he smirks. I'm afraid I won't be doing that.
Is the other team hearing this conversation? Because
Yeah, otherwise, how are you going to hear if we need breadsticks?
okay, there's some serious eye rolling going on with it. Like, what the hell are these people doing? They're getting nothing.
I expected they were serving the warrant at the same time, so they should be like talking to the whoever.
We need to tell them to do it. They're waiting for our signal.
Oh, the whole point was it's supposed to happen at the same time. That was my understanding.
Yeah, well, everyone else said you were gonna throw out a code phrase and they were gonna
Word.
bust in.
Phrase.
I thought the code phrase was for us to flip. Yeah, okay, do it. Pass me the breadsticks. Actually, hold on. I'm gonna wait for the thing to finish printing,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna have him pass me the breadsticks.
Deal.
Okay. So we can flip to the other three of you, and you hear your breadsticks message. What do you do?
There's a warrant for your guys' arrest or something.
Get on the ground!
The receptionist looks at you like, what? What?
It's the most intimidating group. A friggin' puppy, a girl talking gently, and a cat who's disinterested.
We have a warrant for investigating.
Okay. Let me see it. I guess.
She puts both the warrant and Cornelius on the desk.
Okay.
Yes, we would. We need to speak to your supervisor.
Like now.
Does that make me the assistant to the regional Karen?
Okay. Just a minute.
We don't have just a minute.
Okay. So she reaches up to the earpiece that she's wearing and says, under her breath a little bit, excuse me, Lady Rydcast, there are some people here with a warrant. It looks to be from the stewards. They're requesting to speak with you.
Tell them to get fucked. Okay.
Okay. All right. Sure. And she looks back up at you and hands you the datapad back. She says, okay, I don't know what's going on, but Lady Rydcast will be down to speak with you in a minute.
Thank you. You have been a great help.
Sure, no problem.
We're in the basement at the Olive Garden.
They have an
Yeah.
Olive Garden in their basement?
And over the comm, she'll go, well, we're about to talk to the lady person. What are you guys doing?
Waiting for you to bust this guy so we can steal this missile launcher and get out of here.
That's not the plan.
A few minutes later, a drow woman exits the door into the lobby where Kuvina, Cornelius, and Ava are waiting. And she approaches you.
That businesswoman.
That businesswoman.
That businesswoman.
So you're here with a warrant. What is this about?
Well, she points to Cornelius.
Well, as he gets his notes together. We are. I'm sorry, I'm having a complete brain melt here.
Basically, we're here we're investigating certain members that are running for the election because there's corruption, and we don't want to completely tip the hand, but just worried about some corruption and trying to gather information for the stewards.
Lady Rycast, you may we speak somewhere a little bit more private than this?
Yes, I suppose I don't have any choice in the matter at the moment.
Perhaps at the Olive Garden.
Right.
At
Do
the
you happen to have
Olive
an Olive
Garden.
Garden on site?
Yes, we do have an Olive Garden on site.
That is impressive.
I feel like we should be official sponsors of Olive Garden.
Threefold Conspiracy brought to you by Olive Garden.
right.
We better get free breadsticks for life.
Yeah.
Olive Garden the entire time.
But we
This,
keep going.
this Olive Garden is spelled with an A and two L's to be legally distinct from.
Of course.
The Olive Garden.
Yes. So she will lead you down into the Olive Garden and over to the table where your friends are waiting. She'll say, I believe you all know each other. And sit down next to Mercedask.
Oh, there goes that.
So she knows who we are. She knows exactly who we are.
Of course we know who you are.
What do you know about us? What have you heard?
We know that you're looking into things, dealing with problems on the station, dealing with problems off the station. He raises an eyebrow.
And how do you feel about those problems that we've been solving?
Those problems are not problems that affect us or our house, although the outcome of your investigation could be beneficial.
How so?
Agreed.
I'm curious how Peach's sniff test there went as well.
Yeah, she was giving her a whiff.
She smells like the man sitting next to her. Just to say a
That's
trout.
kind of odd on its own.
Yeah, how will our investigations help you?
We're always interested in information.
Lady, look, I ain't charismatic and you're talking in riddles. Can we get to the point here? Are y'all corrupt or not?
Corruption. What a funny word.
So yes.
We're business people. A corporation. Certainly palms need to be greased for deals to be done. You understand.
I
Lady
mean,
Rycast, as the CEO of another very, very important business, I do understand where you're coming from, and that's why I'm glad we are sitting and having this conversation now. What about our work so far has intrigued you? What do you think some possibilities of working together might be?
I don't know. Why don't you let me in on a little of
Oh,
what you've
you
learned?
seem to know plenty about us, so.
What if I told you there was a secret cabal that controls everything you do and everyone you know?
I would say yes and.
And how would you like to kill them?
It could be helpful.
does Uvali work for you? Is she? Are they running with you as their controller? Do you have influence?
Uvali is a member of our family, yes, but she has no attachment to the business arm of the family.
What are her obligations to the family in the event she's elected?
Uvali will represent the will of Aposte on the council.
Will she, though?
She will if she knows what's good for her. She does as...
Is Uvali aware that you had the medical records of her opponents changed to make her a more favorable candidate?
Interesting. See, you
Also,
have
I
been
sensed
busy.
motive to her earlier.
What?
Also, I sensed motive to her earlier, and I don't know if she was telling the truth about Uvali's obligation to her.
You think she was telling the truth?
Okay.
She says, interesting. Didn't think anyone had covered that little tidbit.
You must not know us very well. Not as well as you thought you did.
As I said, Uvali has no connection to the business arm. She is unaware of these things.
Then
What if
why
I
would
told you? Go ahead.
you feel the need to help ensure she's elected if you don't really have any pull over what she does?
The directorate is a small group. There are only 5 members and many nominees. As evidenced by all of you assembled here, there's quite a bit of ideas about our people in the public. Difficult for one of our own to reach this position.
So you trying to change your public image by falsifying medical records to get somebody elected?
We're doing what we need to do to ensure our future, yes.
Are you aware of the special relationship that myself and a certain member of the council share?
You have your helmet on, right? Like, did you take your helmet off to ask
Yeah,
that?
but I mean, like, he did like a whole interview about it. Apparently, no.
She says, yes, of course, I've seen the broadcasts. I don't know what to make of the situation, but I am aware
What
of
if I
it.
told you there was someone who shares a similar relationship with Uvali?
Is there? Do you have proof of this?
I didn't say that. What would you do if I did, though?
I'd be
Are you
happy
trying to bull?
to...
It's like a what if situation.
Right. I'd be very happy to see that information, and if it turned out to be true, I'd have to do something about it.
Kind of interested in what that something is, though.
Not all of the things that the public believes about us are untrue. You can extrapolate from there.
Mm-hmm.
Look, lady, are you a reptoid?
She chuckles. A reptoid? Of course not. Where did you get such a foolish idea?
So you're aware of the reptoids then?
We've been aware of reptoids among the populace for some time. They've always been with us.
So you know that. You do know that Uvali is a reptoid, then?
Why would you think Uvali is a reptoid?
Why do you?
I don't.
Thanks for clearing that
Sense motive on that.
up.
Damn it. I'm not the person who should be sensing motives here.
Rix, do you think she's telling the truth?
All right.
When was the last time you had direct contact with Uvali? If you know anything about reptoids, they are sneaky little agents, and they will kill you and replace you without anybody knowing.
I assure you, Uvali is under constant guard from our best agents.
I mean, how do you know those agents aren't reptoids? Do you have some way of confirming that
Got a point.
this is the case?
Interesting.
Whereas my associate here has a rather unique ability to detect these creatures. But of course, she has to be in close proximity to them to use it.
What
That's how
is
we know
this?
you're not a reptoid.
What is this lady's relation, by the way, to Uvali? They have the same last name, but is this like a giant household, or are they like?
Yeah, House
Sisters.
Redcast is pretty large.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like a corporation, but they're all related.
I don't think I have her direct relation. So I would say, she's family, but not
distant
direct
cousin,
family.
whatever.
Yeah.
She's a family.
Now, Tamarin is the CEO of this company, or the head, we'll say, whatever that equates to.
She's
This
the
branch
Don.
of the house.
I guess the question is, can she set up?
CEO, even if she's a woman, Alec.
The question is, can she set up a meeting, or are they not that close? I was sort of what I was getting at.
I have a feeling that when this lady sets meetings, you go. Like, I think
Unless Volley's even
being
more
the
powerful.
CEO of this- I mean, if she's a reptoid, she probably wouldn't show.
My point is that like it depends on where they both merit in house Rycast.
But here's the thing. So let's say that we have reason to suspect Uvali is not who she claims to be, Uvali. But in order to confirm it and ensure that Apostate is given proper representation, we need you to put us in contact with her. Physical contact.
Make a diplomacy check.
Fuck that.
I will aid.
Yeah, can aid you.
Sick.
Can I intimidate her instead?
The GM chuckles.
Damn, Cornelius, that was an 8 roll.
No, I don't believe it will be in anyone's interest for you to interact with Uvali.
So when Uvali gets elected because of your duplicitous dealings and proceeds to not help out your home system whatsoever because she serves another master, you're just fine with that.
We will pass things along the chain and make
And then
sure...
has incriminating evidence against you specifically.
I don't know why you think there's any incriminating evidence that could
You've
be
already
used against
admitted to
me.
doctoring the files.
Oh, that's just standard political maneuverings. It'll be overlooked.
That sounds like a pretty flippant response to what is surely a crime.
She doesn't respond.
Well, then let's just take that rocket launcher and blast this shit.
Blaster.
Says, I assure you, we have ways of detecting things of this nature. We'll have her examined. If there's any merit to your claims, she will be removed.
Frankly, that might actually be good enough. If they do legitimately have a way to do it, I don't doubt they would just murder her. But I don't know what they do.
I can tell you one thing. If she's a reptoid and we find out about it, we're going to kill her. So
I don't like Jero, but I 1000% that they are paranoid of each other and definitely have ways of detecting things.
Well, I've heard what you think of Uvali.
I am curious about one thing. So you didn't know that we had suspicions about Uvali prior to this conversation. But you did know who we are. Why did you let this meeting happen? I mean, obviously you're here because of the warrant. But what about Marvin? Look at him. He's fumbling sauce everywhere.
Who eats spaghetti like that?
He wanted to see what you were up to, and he was going to sell you the weapons, send you off the trail.
Yeah, all right. I'll take that rocket launcher then. Let's go.
Certainly, my friend, you have information about other candidates.
nope.
Oh, I might.
Only about the one that looks like Rick's here, which you seem to already know.
I'm about to get a free ass rocket launcher. What are you doing?
I don't want to tell her anything.
That's in the bud, man.
We don't got to tell her anything. Just got to tell her stuff.
Yeah, I told her we know about you, Ricks. And that's it.
What do you want to know?
Damn it.
I don't consent to this either, Peaches. Don't worry.
I would be open to an exchange of information once you share a little bit of what you know.
Do you have any specific candidates, though, that you're eyeing?
Why don't you make another diplomacy check?
I don't know why you bother, but all right.
I will not aid.
Oh.
Yeah.
She says,
What about Cornelius? Is he going to aid?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
You got a fucking 41.
Ava won't consent to it, but by golly, she'll aid the chick to do it.
she says, well, to be honest, she chuckles at a joke to herself. I would like to know why Milgan
Don't
Navarro
laugh at me.
Andar was working with Fluorasic.
Say that again.
She said she wants to know why the Kasatha, Milgan, was helping Fluorasic.
Do we know anything about that?
Okay.
Yeah.
Which one's Fluorasic?
That's the guy that
Had the blackmail.
yeah, so that Milgan would change some of the or block some of the laws.
Yeah.
And also that funded the shell corporation that put the hit out on you.
Fluorasic was?
Yep.
That was the hit though, like the alive hit, right? Like they wanted to take us.
Yeah, he was backing Housel Howe. He was the actor behind him.
That's also fucking complicated. So do we know why they were working together?
I don't think so.
Okay.
And if I knew, I wouldn't tell you because I don't want to tell her.
Yeah, of course. I could tell you about that. But in exchange for that information, I want 2 of those things and ammunition for them.
Why the hell do you want a rocket launcher?
Do you know what those things do? Those things do like 13 D8 damage.
Who doesn't want a rocket launcher?
You desire things when you can have information. How foolish.
I'm pretty good at the information thing on my own. I'm actually pretty good at killing stuff too. I don't really need anything. This is for fun.
Very well.
Do you have something you're dying to tell me, madam?
if there is there information that you're wanting to share with us in return for this tidbit you've asked us that would be beneficial to our investigation? Because if so, we have a warrant you have to tell us.
Oh, you do know the
Damn.
reason, and the reason is her nerve disease. Kasatha's nerve disease.
Like Fluorescent knows about it?
Yeah.
That's what he blackmailed her with?
Hmm.
Okay.
Is it gonna like kill her? So knows about the nerve disease, so got them to not alter,
Block laws.
block the laws. that
Because
would-
as you found out so long ago, health problems could pose a risk to the directorate members, and they don't want anyone with underlying conditions to be on the council.
I mean, I also wonder if
okay.
somebody with any. That's not neither here nor there. Anyway, what is her answer to my question? Like, I'm trying to decide if she has more information that she's not telling us, but she would tell us if we gave her the information she's after, or if she's just going to give us pointless garbage.
See, that's why you get stuff you can put your hands on, like rockets.
I mean,
I do, in fact, have an answer to your question. What do you offer in exchange for it?
Well, it doesn't matter to us. We have the confirmed identity of one of the reptoids you're looking for.
Well, two things. One, how did you well, three things. One, how did you confirm it? Two, when did you confirm it? And three, how do we know it's not somebody we already know is a reptoid?
Well, I can't answer the last question, as I don't know who you've confirmed are reptoids. You're being awfully cagey with your information.
I mean, Aram is a reptoid.
Well, now you're just giving our info. Okay.
I mean, I don't think that to me doesn't seem like secret information to a person like this.
Secret information.
Roll a sense motive.
She's flabbergasted.
She had no idea Aram was a reptoid.
Oh.
Wow, I thought you guys were like shadowy, all information knowing kind of people. That was easy to get.
They just asked us for info. They clearly don't know everything.
She kind
this
of
is how they get information is they talk to people.
pauses for a minute and says, interesting.
What did you think he was?
To be honest, we didn't much care what he was, but this will be an interesting thing to hold on to. Thank you.
Okay, so I gave you a reptoid, you give me a reptoid.
Very well. Mercer Dask.
Who?
Yes, ma'am. The spaghetti guy.
Oh.
Marvin. She's talking to Marvin.
Ah.
He reaches into another suitcase and dusts off some spaghetti.
Parmesan.
Yes, the suitcase full of Parmesan. And pulls up some files and hands them to whoever's seated closest to him.
That'd be me, buddy.
And she says, recently, Silas Starhammer came to us looking for a way to weaponize the poisonous gas of his homeworld. We did some digging on our end and discovered
Damn,
that
dude, I asked you about Hammer Guy.
he was a reptoid. You asked that guy. Yeah.
Silas?
Shit.
Silas.
Like,
I told you, man. I called that from the start.
Yeah,
I'm
like,
hearing that guy.
This is completely unrevelatory information.
How have you been able to confirm this?
She says, we had samples taken.
It's in my notes,
It's not a
okay?
big deal.
I can tell you from
Oh,
experience. that-
actually, no. She says, while we were negotiating to assist him with his gas issue, we
Parts.
had our diviners look into his past and saw his replacement.
Is that? Do you know of any more? We don't know of any more.
We are
Okay,
not-
I just want to point out that it is hilarious to me that Peach I don't want to talk to her. I don't give her any information. Oh, Aaron's a fucking reptoid. We don't know anything else. My plan was to lie to her fucking face the whole time and play her, and you have just like eaten out of her hand
I
after
mean,
refusing to even partake.
in the interest of figuring out who the reptoids are, I don't really care about telling her.
Do you want to get to part 2, Jack, or not?
Jesus, we're still on part 1 of this book.
Yes.
I'm enjoying part 1 pretty good.
I mean,
There's so many Olive Gardens in part 1.
she is not a reptoid, and it seems like all of the like secret talk subterfuge wasn't going anywhere, and I'd really just like to figure out who the fuck these reptoids are.
I'd believe that if you hadn't immediately blabbed it immediately. So
I mean, I thought they were supposed to know everything. I had no idea that they wouldn't know Aram was a reptoid. It's so blatantly obvious.
what they definitely didn't know was what we know. But now they know what we know because you told them.
They only know about Aram. And we got something out of it, didn't we?
Not exactly.
See, Cornelius, this is why I have you talk.
You know, he's got pasta all over his face.
Mm-hmm.
Oh God, I'm surrounded by idiots.
I
Hey,
mean, I have no diplomacy and no charisma.
that's why you be quiet.
Well, you weren't getting it done.
I was getting it done.
And
The
I've
only
had
thing
like
you
four
be
crafts.
complaining that we shouldn't be doing it, but then you did it.
I've had like 4 crafts of this table wine they keep bringing, and I was just feeling chatty.
Point of order: there are no carafes. It's just suitcases full of table wine.
Bendy straw.
We call that box wine back in my day.
Tamarin, what do you know about the elf guy?
Luciferin.
Yeah, Mr. Smirk.
There's not much to know. He's quite a boring individual.
Mm-hmm.
The public is consumed with the mystery of his life, but it seems there's little there of interest. You're
So
not
he's a
quite
prime.
sure what to make of that.
It's a prime target for riptoidification. No one would even notice because he's so nondescript.
But also, is he important enough to bother with?
Important.
Yes.
It is the ruling council of.
Yeah. The least important member of the intergalactic government is probably still pretty good.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I mean, they are going after like starfinders.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, let's kick down the Starfinder door and assassinate some, venture captain. Surely they're a reptoid.
Mara
I'll
says,
do it.
Which one's your least favorite, Jack?
I don't even really know the Starfinder venture captains. What if I told you that I have info about Luciferin that is much more scintillating than what the public knows?
"Oh,
What would you be willing to exchange for this information?
what are you interested in?"
So, on the way in here, I received a missive from an unidentified individual, and I don't remember exactly what it was, but it was something. They said something about a ship and stuff, right? Did they give us anything that we could maybe identify them by?
She did say they have diviners, though. You're actually
Right.
going a good path here. I like this.
If you could help me discern the identity of this individual, or their location, either or really.
And then point Absalon's gun at it.
Interesting. You relay the message to her, I assume.
Yeah.
And she will consider for a moment. I'm not sure that we have a means of tracking a telepathic message you received some time ago.
It's like 5 minutes ago,
Yes, but how am
just before the thoughts incident.
Oh, right. We were thinking about diviners. I suppose they could try that out. Perhaps we could figure this out, yes. It might be quite painful,
That's fine.
He's fine with that.
of course.
Have you seen his body? I'm pretty sure the dude's always in pain.
A piece of him falls off and then like scoops back and reconnects.
Right. She winks suggestively.
Uh,
Oh God, Jack's gonna bang another one. God
You're
damn
all
it.
so uncomfortable.
is she tall?
She's not.
Oh darn.
The love boat.
She says, sure, yes, we can see what we can do about that. But you said you had information to trade for such a service.
Here's what we'll do. I want you to put your diviners on this, ascertain the information, and then if you get it, I will exchange what I know in exchange for you telling me what you find out. Worst case scenario, you found out something that I guarantee will be interesting on its own.
You gonna give me a bluff check on that?
I think that's
I mean, that's a
actually
legitimate deal, but yeah,
straightforward.
that is the deal I'll make. But I'll
I don't
do the
know
bluff
anything
check.
about Lucifer.
My question is, do you have information you can give her about Luciferin?
Yeah, but I'm not giving it to her. Or no. I mean, no, I don't. But I'm not giving it to her right now anyway.
Okay. So it's a bluff that you have information.
Yeah.
Okay. That bluff will be sufficient. She says, very well. Appreciate a good
We
deal
might
when I
even
hear
buy
one.
enough time to get real information about him in the meantime.
Right.
Is there anyone else that she wants us to look into that we might be able to trade information on later?
Man, you're like best friends with this lady all of a sudden.
That was not in character. I'm just thinking, like,
They're braiding each other's
maybe
hair.
she could point us in the direction of somebody who is suspicious without actually giving us any information.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this could be an ongoing relationship if things play right.
Mhm.
Are you asking her that question?
No,
Oh, okay.
Peaches was told by the captain to shut up.
Yeah, we'll do it one step at a time. I'm fine with this for now. If this pans out, we can always just keep going.
Be but a taste.
We're
Avis
just setting,
Soldiers of None.
setting up the relationship right now.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I just got an excellent idea. So I've already worked up what I think the fake information is going to be. I might contact Terminus and have her like help me set some of it up and make it legit looking.
Cool.
If we can't handle it, on our
10,000
own.
credits, no big deal.
Yeah, might be worth it. If we figure out the secret location of the gray Death Star or whatever, that's worth it.
I will just remind you of the fact that you do already know where that is.
What?
Really?
What?
Yeah.
We decided we weren't gonna go because we're
The general vicinity, but like not like pinpoint.
Right.
Space is
Go.
large.
Because pinpoint would be super cool because then I'm going to ask immediately the inspector general or whatever to point every gun we have and blow up
Yeah.
that spot.
We'll
The
get a
problem
warrant for that thing.
The problem with that
Ooh.
is that gray ships spend most of their time in whatever the fuck they call it, their quantum field or something, so you can't get to them.
You could be like some Star Trek nonsense. We programmed the torpedoes to like that frequency.
just
Revert the polarity.
yeah.
If you had some
Burst of
Deflector
polarity.
dish.
if you had some gray tech, you could.
We have Ava.
That's fair. You could cut her up for pieces.
Mm-hmm.
But, I mean, like, most of you are gray tech, so you could cut
Oh.
yourselves up for pieces.
No, Grava.
I'm not a weapons engineer, but I don't believe that attaching pieces of my body to a missile will make it shoot grays.
Well, there's only one way to find out.
Yeah. It's called research and development.
Flex, cut her up.
Battle Angel, Ava.
Flex doesn't have anything sharp. We have a hole in our plan.
Flex continues to be useless. Okay, got it.
Fleshy Bird, you're up.
All right, so she
Oh,
accepts the
Fleshy
deal.
Bird.
Yeah, she said she'll task someone.
Okay. All right.
Does
You want
Rick's
to
need
throw,
like
in the rocket launcher while we're at it?
show of good faith and for completing this portion of the investigation?
Why the hell not?
Fuck yeah.
On a way to save the motherfucking day. Yeah.
So, of the people here, who's proficient in heavy weapons?
No one.
Dude, it's a rocket launcher. It doesn't fucking matter if you're proficient with it.
I mean, it's just a
Close.
-4. It's not a big deal.
Oh no, my 60-foot radius or whatever when it blows up. Oh no.
-4 and no weapon specialization.
I love every second of it.
D8 plus 0. Damn.
Ava's soldier levels raises her hand.
Uh-oh.
Oh yeah. That's right. I want to missile with it.
Okay, so after she leaves, I guess I'll ask the group. So I guess Uvali doesn't seem to be suspicious as a reptoid.
And if they
So
are,
she's
you
a
got
reptoid that's not suspicious.
you
I
got
mean, the
That's good to know.
Tamara's
the
word that she will personally have her murdered if she is one.
Right.
Yeah, the drove
I
from my
trust that. I trust that part.
I was gonna say the drove from my time were pretty paranoid and awful, so I definitely believe they would kill her if she's not one
Yeah.
of them.
I do
I mean, that's
really like the art for Tamaran. It's pretty great.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
cool.
She looks like Kellyanne Conway. I think we all realize
Yeah,
that. I'll
yeah.
just go ahead and say it. Okay.
So true.
Oh my god.
That's what I was going to say. Damn
True.
Oh man.
So true.
All right. So now, worst case scenario, I can sell this rocket launcher to pay Terminus,
Instead of pay for terminals, yeah.
and we come out even, basically, I think, right?
Uh,
Maybe even still turn a little profit.
You can sell that rocket launcher for 2,300 credits.
That's it. I
Yeah.
thought that thing was like 20,000 on it.
Yeah, you can sell it for 10%.
Why was I thinking like a quarter?
Is you dumb?
Yeah, that's right. You're right. You got me.
You're right. You're right.
That's still a pretty good chunk, though.
God damn.
So I guess do we need to go back and tell Effecta and
Should have asked for some plus 6 specialization chips.
Mm.
Yeah.
You can get an Aeon Stone that provides specialization. Or not. No, I think it's just proficiency.
Oh no, I was talking
Yeah,
about like
yeah.
ability stat boost.
Yeah. That would have
Did
been
we
a
also
big
get a
ask.
missile though?
What, Jack?
Did we get like the little missile to go with it?
Oh, yeah, sure.
Just the launcher.
Because it's like $600. So 3,000 after we sell it total.
Sure.
If we were to do that. But that's if we need Terminus. I feel like we could probably do it in-house and be okay.
well, Alec told us earlier that we pretty much know everything about Luciferin that we could find.
All right, so here's what I'm thinking. Luciferin is a much more mundane version of like ourselves. He took on a new identity after leading a life of crime and abandoning it, and has then since failed upward into the position he's in now. And he took over the life of some other guy who was like all normie. But before that, he was like a serial killer or something. Like a Jack the Ripper type character. And then he got on the boat to America and changed his ways. That's my plan. I'm just thinking.
We can always just tell her actual information on somebody else.
No. Ridiculous. You already told her way too much real actual information.
I mean, if she's gonna kill reptoids, I don't really have a problem with it.
I mean, we could just, if we have, well, how come she hasn't killed the hammer guy? Maybe she doesn't care. I don't know.
I mean, I don't know if she can. She can kill her own people. I don't know if she can kill other representatives without like war.
On that note, we can. And we now have the name of a reptoid.
I assume you would have asked her that during conversation, but you, the human, forgot. And she said it doesn't matter to them, essentially. Like, it's a secret they can leverage later.
Yeah, the knowledge of it is
the
important enough. Yeah.
political capital value.
Yeah.
Even though that's really just kicking a hornet's nest, I think. But yeah, whatever. So what that means, though, is that guy is our best lead. Because if he's a reptoid, we could maybe follow a trail from him to other reptoids.
Well, we now have 3 reptoids. I mean, how many damn reptoids do we think are on this council?
Yeah.
So many.
We're still not sure about Zia Cho, though. We need more information on them.
Yeah.
But yeah, we have Aram, Silas, and Vora as reptoids.
Like, I feel like if they had, because if they have one more, that's the majority, right? I mean, then why do they need more?
Mm-hmm.
There's 13 names on my list. That's not the majority.
I thought but some of them are candidates. I think there's only like 7 actual. Isn't there 1 per planet? How many planets are there?
Like 14.
Holy shit! Okay, my bad.
80. So, but I mean, I think again, though, if we know Kragnar's hammer is a reptoid, does he spend any time with other people that are candidates or anything? You know, like, are there any common contacts between the reptoids we've already identified that would be like likely suspects?
Good question.
They meet for coffee at Reptoids Are Not Us every day.
Right. You could do a little computer digging to try and find that information. Okay, those are pretty good. Let me get to that information in the book. It doesn't seem like they spend any time together. Why don't you make a culture check on?
In that case, who do they spend the least time with? Because that makes them suspicious.
I'm not good at culture.
That's Flex's bag.
Flex knows about things. See if I roll above a 5 for the first time tonight.
Hey, you did it.
I rolled a 13.
So did Kuvina.
See here. So from your computer's check and what you know about reptoids together, there's a couple possibilities. Either they are doing their best to stay apart from each other as to not arouse any suspicion, or they may not be aware of each other's presence.
Jesus Christ. Do these things have any motivation at all? Like, seriously.
They're the bad guys from They
question.
Live. They just want capitalism. That's really all it is.
I mean, like what Jack said, is there anybody else that they seem to be actively avoiding on our list? Like, Let's assume they do know and they're just avoiding each other on purpose.
Right. We have to pursue every possible lead.
Well, I can tell you that Aram does avoid Florasic, or I should say the reverse of that is true. Florasic does his best to not be in the same place as Aram.
Florasic is the one with bone cancer, though, right?
No, Florasic is the one who blackmailed the person with bone cancer.
Oh,
Yeah,
so Steve's already a shady
Yeah.
character. This guy we definitely should not trust. Let's look into Florasic.
That's
Yeah, I mean,
Florasic.
Looks like a
the
good guy.
Reptoid.
like,
Calling it.
yeah, because if he's actively avoiding Aram, it could be because he's on the same side, right? Like, and he's trying to, not
Trying to get
blackmail
people
a fellow
off the
Reptoid.
Drawing your consciousness back to information you discovered in the medical records, Florasic knows that Aram is a Reptoid, and he told the doctor, "I'll deal with this one."
Oh,
That fucker's a Reptoid.
when was that? How long ago was that?
Good question. Clinic, blackmail.
The doctor is alive, right?
Blackmail chart
I'm not sure where the doctor
7C.
is.
Color
So,
wheel.
Aram's file says, "I'll take care of this one." It doesn't have any kind of date. So I'm not sure when they discovered it.
It's because it's irrelevant because he didn't do anything about it because he's also a Reptoid.
Like, I'm just wondering if, like, was he lying about it to throw the doctor off, or did the Reptoids, like, replace him because he tried to take this guy out and couldn't, and then they were like, well, let's just replace him.
He's a Reptoid either way, though. The end outcome is Reptoid, so.
Look how thick that neck is. I
It is a very
don't
thick
think a
neck.
Reptoid can have a neck that thick.
They can have a neck as thick as the person they're taking over.
You seen iguanas?
But they're all flappity floppity. That's a really firm, thick neck.
Yeah, I say we look into him.
Look how firm that neck is. I
And
mean, it's one thing.
thick.
It's like big and round and out there.
Oh, it's just like
Jesus.
out there for everyone to see, that thickness.
So
Are we
anyway,
done?
how are we investigating Florasic?
Murder?
Murder. Straight to murder.
Why don't we ask to measure his neck? Go from there.
We could try to get to him through Clindalik because that's the person he blackmailed. Right?
No, we know about the blackmail.
No, I don't think so.
That seems rough, but I mean, not
Do I
bad.
have that right? Is that Clindalik?
What?
Did he blackmail Clindalik?
No, Milgan, the Kasatha.
Milligan?
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay.
See,
So we get to him through Milgan. Like,
Mhm.
if somebody's already been blackmailed, like, they might be easier to push. And they certainly would want us to find their blackmailer, right? Because if we take out their problem.
Then now they have 5 problems because we all know.
I think Flex has a better idea. We have a Cornelius. And Cornelius pretends he's an interviewer from Thick Neck Digest. And Cornelius just starts asking him questions. And one thing leads to
God
another.
has spoken
Answers.
to me and said, we have warrant.
Hold on. I like your plan, Kevin, except for the name of the magazine is terrible. I demand we do better.
Thick Neck Digest.
Thick Neck Quarterly?
That might be the one.
Thickies?
Okay. Oh,
Neck
man.
chotes.
Oh,
You've gone too
thickies.
far, Kevin.
Anyways, we do have warrants. We could just get a warrant to talk to this dude.
Or we could do it the fun way.
Or you could.
I mean, I'm here to do it boring if that's what the group decides. But I prefer tomfoolery at all turns. It's just tomfoolery is the best.
Strong Neck Weekly.
Your plan was what exactly?
Cornelius is an interviewer from Strong Neck Weekly. And he's there for an interview for Thick Neck of the Month.
But as we've
And-
established, if this person is a reptoid, he's not going to have any ambition to talk to Strong Neck Weekly or whatever.
As a
But-
politician,
Yeah, right.
any
Yeah, he's trying
politician's going to
create a
want to
profile.
talk.
Have you seen Paul
He's not a
Ryan
politician.
lifting weights? Come on.
He's not a
And Paul
politician.
Ryan, Paul Ryan is a reptoid.
I don't
Well-
doubt that.
Well, that is true.
Florastic is not a politician. Florastic
Face
is
of a
just a
politician.
blackmailer.
Look at that strong nose.
He's a what?
A blackmailer.
I-
He's not a
You're
politician.
saying the same thing.
Who?
You.
He's not a politician. He's a blackmailer. So he's a politician.
He is not currently running for office. He's
Ah,
not
okay,
taking
that's fair.
re-election.
But he's all about that thick neck energy. He's got that power.
Yeah, we're
He's-
just playing to his hubris or
Yeah.
vanity.
Yeah.
Assuming that he has any.
I mean, look at that
Or the
royal
guy.
nose. I mean, that's a royal nose right there. That's a man who just wants to be known and wants to talk about himself.
If
Kevin getting
You are
into
a
his
man,
eugenics
sure.
again.
He has a cliff chin, which I approve of.
I recently rewatched Django Unchained. Good
Yeah.
movie.
So good.
And I like the phrenology scene.
Mhm.
So gross.
Oh, yeah.
So, what
That's
side did you like? The dingo or the chain side?
Anyway, but so like reading afterwards that Leonardo DiCaprio had like a hard time doing it. He's like, "This is awful. I don't even want to say this stuff." And then
Fuck.
Samuel L. Jackson was like, "Bitch, this is fucking Thursday for us, all right?"
Fuck that guy, man.
But anyway, so well, if he's not a like, how are we getting a warrant for this guy? What's
because
our-
we have through the stewards. The same way we did for
what's our
her-
evidence though? I was told
Yeah.
that we were able to do that because it was a corporation. Probably some tax liability shit.
I
So
mean,
this is
this
a
guy's a
private.
blackmailer. We know he blackmailed people.
That's true.
What
We didn't
evidence
know
do
who
we
that
have other than us saying, "Hey, a guy told us he's a blackmailer"?
No,
You-
nobody told us that. We found computer records of it.
Here's the
Yeah,
thing.
that- that's
If we
straight
get a
up
warrant to that effect, then the blackmail goes public and we lose our ability to leverage it against the other guy.
We could get blackmail and answers. What?
I say we go straight to the Kasatha and figure out what this guy's deal is from there.
Yeah, I think he's a good way in to that.
We
Reminding
tell him
you
that
you
we're
were-
loan sharks and Fluorosic owes us a lot of money.
Just a quick reminder that you were directed not to meet with any of the candidates.
That's
Unless you're going to be
just-
murdering them.
stupid.
Well,
He's not even a
we're not asking. We wouldn't be asking him about reptoids or anything like that. We would be asking about the black.
Or we just
And
go
again,
to
like-
Fluorastic and just be like, "What's up, dude?" If we're gonna do the "What's up" just straight up in their face, we may as well just go straight to him.
Except he's a reptoid.
Yeah, but he's not a
Allegedly.
candidate. So we don't give a shit. Like we give a shit that he's a reptoid, but we don't need to be inconspicuous about it. If
That
we,
is true.
we snag him
just
off the
murdering.
street,
Well, we're supposed to get all the reptoids
Yeah.
at the same time.
no, we're supposed to get all the candidate reptoids at the same time.
You're
mean-
splitting hairs. I think there's merit to both.
Ava is encouraging us to murder a guy.
I am not
Our
encouraging. us to
reptoid
do this.
handler just got murked. We're probably fine because we're candidates and he wasn't. Like, that doesn't seem logical to me.
Because the idea here is to confirm whether he is or isn't a reptoid, not deal with him at this point.
He's
So,
a
like-
reptoid. I'm very confident this motherfucker's a reptoid. If he's not a reptoid, it's his own fault for being so suspicious that we murdered him anyway.
Oh, it's
Also,
your
again, everyone always circles right to murder. There are a lot of other.
Not
things.
everyone, just me, and I speak for the whole party.
Oh my god!
Again, you all elected this man captain. So
You did.
That was before he went crazy.
We made a great choice. It was
It was in
perfect.
fact being elected captain that drove him crazy. He wasn't ready for it.
That sounds about right.
But here we are now. So, all right, we'll take a vote. Who says we go straight to fluorescent and maybe kill him, maybe not?
Ava like starts to raise her hand, and then she hears the maybe kill him and puts her hand down.
Vina for the win.
I mean, okay, so let me say this. So Affecta and Vorson and the guy, whatever his name was, they don't want us to talk to the candidates, and they don't want us to go after any reploids directly. So I don't know what choice we have in this particular arrangement. We either
We're in a
ask the person who
catch-22 here.
blackmailed, or we go straight to him. Am I missing something there?
Or we go with the 3 reptoids we know and say, hey, that's pretty good.
Like, clearly,
We found
C-minus
three
still
for you.
counts.
That's good enough.
this guy has already blackmailed a non-reptoid, though, meaning they have the ability to influence other candidates, even if not candidates themselves.
That is true. We can arrest this dude for other assholery late and, sort out if he's a reptoid after the fact.
Okay. I'm
But
like,
again, if we do that, then we put the Kasatha at risk, and we potentially make an enemy out of him by publicizing his blackmail.
well, I mean, but he is not somebody who should be elected if they're just going to give in to blackmailers and then hide it.
Yeah, that doesn't
And
mean we
then-
want to make an enemy of him.
I don't really care about
Then we
that.
just have Rick blackmail him, and then we're back to good.
Well, so I mean, we could look for other illicit activities that this fluorescent guy gets up to, because I bet there's a bunch, and then use those to bust it.
That's true.
True.
So why don't we look into his dealings and see if we can find anything nefarious? Maybe on the dark web.
Kind of the lingo.
The dark web.
I mostly want to know how we can get this guy's blackmail to get Rex elected space station president.
Too easy. I'll just kill everyone in the competition.
Might
And then-
not actually be that hard.
Yeah, and then we have an intelligent, enlightened despot ruling all of us, and it's a good time for all.
Boy, I can't believe I'm saying this, but the Viscarium's looking really nice these days.
Is it?
As a lawful evil empire, you're welcome to move there.
Part pass.
Okay.
Can we do any sort of personal research on this guy via the interwebs?
Yeah, give me your computers or diplomacy stuff.
Somebody's got to knock this out of the park.
Wait, what
It's
do
like
we-
our 2 key skills.
Yeah. Actually, I'm going to use one of my charming curiosities and roll twice. Take the better.
Nice.
Shit.
Neither
Well.
was.
He got that.
Wow.
He got that talkie.
Those are his lowest rolls of the
I
night.
rolled a 6. Yeah, that was my.
You got a plus 26. Holy fuck!
So Peaches is able to kind of connect, find other evidence of things that you already know about Fluoracic, backing up what you found already. You find some other kind of shady transactions, smuggling types of things, but nothing that really suggests this guy's a reptoid and he's up to some shit.
I mean, we know that part already.
Cornelius, you talk to a few people, and you make your rounds throughout some of the bars on the station, and you find out that Thoracic is hosting somewhat of a gala this evening
Oh my gosh.
that you could attend.
Oh.
Were
We're
you
going
to
to ball.
dress for the occasion?
To the ball.
I assume there's a minimum neck size to get in.
This will be taking place at his personal residence in the Naori Palisades.
Before we do that, did we find enough, say, smuggling information to get a warrant without having to mention blackmail?
Oh yeah, I mean, you mechanically can request warrants for whatever the fuck you want. It's more of like
Oh, don't tell
This is
him
the
that.
cyberpunk shit I've been telling y'all about.
it's more like a deputy badge than it is a warrant for a specific thing.
So we're like the good doctor from Django.
Yes, you're asking a little bit much out of Starfinder, Jack.
You've just raised my expectations so high, Alec.
Well, we'll see what I can do. Is that Peaches getting ready?
It's a getting ready montage. And then she immediately puts her power armor on because she's not going in without it.
This makes your neck look bigger.
Yeah, for sure. It's the only way I'll meet the requirement.
I mean, do you even want to go to the dumb dinner party?
Yeah.
Ava does. She wants to dress in something pretty.
It's actually like an underground murder ring. We're gonna be betting on
Right.
fights to the death in the basement. And then Ava will be there in like a fancy dress.
Lex will put on his formal mankini.
So you did find out the information about the party, Cornelius. But as you don't currently have invitations, you'll have to
Crash it.
forge some.
You know, the lingo.
How many people are going to the party? Is it like, 20 people or is it like hundreds? Because, hundreds we can blend in, but, there's.
9 individuals.
Yeah.
Good question. Oh, how many other people are going to the party? It's a lot of
Yeah,
people.
yeah.
It's like
Okay,
a big fundraising dinner kind of thing.
Sure. Okay, then yeah.
Typical rich guy shit.
Yeah.
Hookers for sale.
Like that party that Christian Bale has in whatever the fuck Batman movie.
All of them.
Yeah.
Dark Knight Rises.
Yeah, whichever one the Joker crashes.
Oh no, that's the one that Catwoman steals. His
Yeah, I'm telling you, there's a party in all 3 of those movies.
Yeah.
It wasn't joking.
The one that has the most people.
And what do we need to do to forge those things that I'm sure we can pass? Because that's probably not that terribly difficult.
Computers check.
My rolls are as good as yours tonight, Kevin.
It wasn't a great roll, but a DC
That's a good time.
26, you made just barely. You were able to forge an invitation for the entire group. You know that you're going to need to wear formal clothing if you want to blend in. So why don't we do a little fashion show and everyone describe what formal clothing they're going to wear?
Like space formal. I want the jacket that Marvin had. Is that formal enough?
Sure.
You're in it, trying to find something completely stupid.
Jim's just commissioning it real quick. Don't worry.
Yeah. It's okay. We'll wait 4 weeks. Everyone stay in your seat.
I mean, I was serious when I said I didn't want to take my powered armor off, so can I just put a dress over it?
Give me a
Have it
second.
rip at the seams a little?
You could wear your powered armor, I believe. Let me check. Yes.
Can you wear it as a skirt?
Kavina wears roughly the dress from the first Wonder Woman movie, complete with battle ribbon in the back.
I've never seen a Wonder Woman movie. What does that look like?
I'm
That's
just
what's
imagining
okay.
some dumb over the top poofy dress like that.
Perfect.
No. Something formal, definitely black, definitely extremely functional.
That's so good. That's so good. Oh man.
Yeah, peaches.
So everyone is going to the party, just to be clear, right?
Well, we
Yeah.
still haven't heard what Cornelius is.
He just showed you.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I love Matt style too.
This is all lovely. Okay. Let me grab you guys. And
By the way, you need a tuxedo T-shirt to go with those shorts there, Kevin.
Right. This is formal, Kevin.
Yeah.
This has a like a tie string that counts.
Tie string.
I got told to wear a tie, and I did.
so you arrive
Nailed it.
at the
That's
home of Ailish Florasic. There are a number of guests waiting for entry as you arrive. You can see there is a high degree of security, both for the home itself, and many of the guests have their own personal bodyguards. As you get to the door, you are asked to surrender your weapons.
Ava doesn't have weapons.
Yeah, I don't
I
got shit.
didn't bring the hammer with me.
Did you not?
No, but the powered armor does have a mounted weapon.
Mm-hmm. You're gonna need to surrender that.
But like, it's gonna take so long to like.
You can't do that.
Or you can make a sleight of hand check to keep it.
I mean, that seems like something.
Right.
Yeah, I want to see it. I want to see it.
Look at this giant fucking hammer to hide.
It's a bird. It's because of my outfit.
Man,
I mean, not even.
We're gonna need that.
It's my parasol.
All right, she'll take it off.
Okay.
She can punch with the powered
Oh
armor.
god,
It's
yes.
not that
Ava
big
has
deal.
a parasol too. That's perfect. Little like rainbow colored one.
Right. So, sleight of hand checks if you want to keep your weapons. Otherwise, you don't have them. Aside
I don't
from
know if
this
any of
weapon.
us need a weapon in this party, actually.
Yeah, I don't think so.
I'll hand over my battle ribbon, which is the only real weapon I have.
Okay.
Don't you need that to do your dance performance later,
That's
Kavina?
true. That's
Yeah,
true.
you can't take her battle ribbon.
I
That's
am the
heritage, bro.
entertainment.
They make a bluff check. Oh shit.
Oh man.
Okay.
What is this
sure,
rolling?
Sure. They let you carry it in. They're
Gotta
they're
take
very
that
confused.
43 on the professing dancer.
Hero point.
That's pretty
The
good.
only thing I have actual skill points in.
Right. I assume it's all of your skill points as a Solarian.
Most of them.
Yep. Okay. They wave you on through, and you are able to wander freely through the front garden. The garden is lit with hundreds of strands of lights.
Oh, this garden's lit.
It is. You have access to the dining room, the library, den, and bathrooms. You are told as you enter that the kitchen and upstairs are off limits to guests. Walking throughout the party are a number of wait staff, mostly human, who are carrying trays of food and drinks, glasses of sparkling wine. You see many what you assume to be rich and powerful members of the station here. As you're walking through, you catch the eye of Tamarin Rycast, who is here as well. House
Hey, girl,
Hal
hey.
is here as well. And you do see Florasic himself mingling with guests, talking and laughing, occasionally
So,
clapping
and we
someone on the
know-
back.
They're not reptoids, right? We know what's her face isn't. We know Hasselhouse not, right? Didn't we confirm that?
His medical records didn't suggest that he was.
Oh my god,
I'm
what's
I'm just thinking if he's here at this party and we have reason to believe the reptoids avoid each other, that's reason to believe he's not a reptoid.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah.
I'm just curious where he gets his shirts tailored from. That collar size is like an 80.
Gotta be custom made. Prints it himself. The Hassel Howe
I almost clicked that one earlier.
Jesus.
At that thick
Has
neck
some
energy.
stewards guarding him as well.
Stewards.
Yeah, they're not any one that you've met before. Just you know that all of the directorate nominees have a steward attaché guarding them.
Could we get them to like have effect to call them off for some made up shit?
Or even just not made up shit, since we have the steward warrant.
Probably, yeah.
All right, so Kavina, I need you to seduce this neck guy.
Like I did that before with the reptoids. Do I have to do that again with all of the reptoids?
Yes.
Fine.
What if this one isn't a furry?
Have you seen his neck?
Oh man.
Who
You
is
know what they
Kavina?
say about men with big necks?
Big neck muscles from holding up his furry helmet all the time.
Jesus.
Oh man.
I mean, look, either you have to do it or Peaches has to do it, Kavina. That's the deal.
Like I'd totally like to see that.
Ava like
Good shit, I don't care.
Ava like gasps and runs off crying.
What's she so upset about?
Who can say?
You wanted first crack at the neck.
Here's what we'll do.
You don't think she's pretty?
Like I guess we want the plan to succeed, so like I guess I can do it.
Well, you and I will both approach him, Kavina, and whoever he seems to take a liking to will take the lead.
That's a good point. He could be more interested in you.
Mm-hmm. That'd be very understandable if he was.
I know you guys have a
Flex.
what?
I said or flex.
Or flex. Yeah.
Or flex.
You might be interested in a they situation.
Mhm.
Could make
A flex situation.
Yeah.
Flex, move some bees up to your neck.
Oh, that's another hero point.
Yeah.
I love the neck off.
I do legitimately think you should give Kavina a hero point.
Oh yeah, I mean, of course.
Okay.
I want a neck off so bad.
I don't.
I don't.
That sounds worse than you intended.
It does.
So,
Hey, we've all heard what they say about big necks.
you keep saying that, but I still haven't heard it.
Difficult to find shirts.
Very accurate.
I was also laughing at Ava.
Mm-hmm.
It's not that he thinks she's ugly, it's that he thinks she can't be duplicitous.
That's 100% true, but she doesn't know that.
She's busy making anime drama.
That's true.
Yep, that is exactly what she's doing.
We never discussed what Ava's into. Maybe Ava's into big necks. And we just stole the opportunity for her.
She was like, this is my chance.
It's been 20,000
True
years
love.
since I was laid.
By Big Neck Johnson. All right, I gotta delete this gif with the neck. It's
It's too much. Too much
It is
neck.
troubling.
It's a lot. Yeah.
all right. So we'll mingle for a little while. I don't know what everybody else wants to do. You guys should try to like scope the place out while Kuvina and I wine and dine our mark.
While we go and neck.
Yeah.
Ooh, maybe you like SWAT.
Too much necking.
Rix and Kuvina will actually hook up with each other.
I'm not okay with that, Kevin.
What the hell?
Why would you even do that?
I'm just gonna delete that.
Also,
It's
I don't
gone.
know what just happened.
yeah.
See what
How do
happens when you don't have a
find
thick
that?
neck.
Don't ask Kevin where he finds things.
You don't
The
want
dark web.
to know.
Damn.
Of course, I have access to the dark web. That's where I get all the goods.
That's probably true.
Peaches is listening to the fellow guests at the bar.
Okay.
Trying to get good intel. Scoping the perimeter.
Okay.
That
Ava's sitting in the bar being sad because her night's been ruined.
With Peaches. You're probably both crying at each other.
Sure.
Okay.
At least Peaches is hanging out with me. Hey, Peaches. And she runs away.
My mascara.
New armor, who this?
I spent an hour doing my makeup. It's ruined.
New armor. Who it is?
What is Cornelius doing?
Cornelius is kind of working the room a little bit. This is something I think, there's
You got
these little-
chicken flying out of his pockets.
there's just like moments of clarity, like where he kind of remembers some of his old life when he was, worked in some elements of, kind of diplomacy and such, and
His old fake life.
Yeah, he's
his old fake life, the one that he's
He's
getting.
forgotten it was fake.
Yeah, exactly. He gets these like thoughts, and he's like, wow, he remembers like kind of going to sort of
Hobnobbing.
going to these big galas and stuff, and he's just kind of fallen into that a little bit, just kind of wandering around, like listening to conversations and engaging when people are, take interest in him or what, that sort of thing.
Flex.
Lex is just being glorious.
Okay.
Huh? Don't make Flex's neck too big, or the other guy might feel like intimidated.
Yeah,
Flex just wants to be like 24% thicker.
that's fine. I mean, you can literally reshape your body however you want. So
You know what? Even better. I want 2 necks that are 24% thicker.
okay.
Now you got to give up one of your legs.
Yeah, I was about to say, now you got prison legs.
Flex doesn't need 2 legs.
Where you skipped leg day the whole time.
I think he can actually give up his legs for 2 extra arms. Why not 2 extra necks?
That is an accurate statement.
It's true.
Crying aside, Ava will just chat with people.
Okay. So
They're all like feeling awkward about the crying girl that's talking to them. Like, okay,
And it's like, do you think, Ray?
yeah, sure. Do you need a ride? Should I call you an Uber?
So everyone's chatting with the people or looking fit, and nobody's scoping the place out. Good.
Nobody's actually trying to figure anything out.
Okay.
You just
Perfect.
said she's checking out the perimeter. She's just not going to leave the direct bar area because the line backs up and she needs easy access.
Peaches, can you tell Rix that if he wants, I can walk around and try and sneak away? But I'm not going to talk to him directly right now.
I'm sorry. Is this like the game of telephone and I'm the wire, or?
Oh my God. Wow.
Sorry, I'm just playing this up.
No, I'm not. It's fine. Peaches will reluctantly, like in the super like drunk bratty way, be like, Rix, I was over here telling me to tell you that if you need her to do some shit, she'll do some shit. But she don't want to talk to you face to face. And if you don't want to talk to her face to face, well, I don't care.
That doesn't even make sense. But of course, we're all here to do shit. So yeah, do shit. We're not here to have fun party time, guys.
Speak for yourself. I ain't had a break in coon stage.
In her,
Enters the room with a martini.
then what she will actually do is, in her giant blue dress that's totally not inconspicuous, attempt to sneak away.
Amongst the multitude of guests at the party, Ava disappears and sneaks away.
Does she leave a shoe on the staircase?
Yes, absolutely, 100%.
I'm going to say that Flex will provide significant distraction to assist her with his multiple necks.
We're gonna work those necks. We're gonna.
But she will aim to go to like the his home office or whatever he's got going on there.
Okay. Let me see here. So you snuck away from the party and made it towards where you think the office might be. Make me another stealth check. Okay. Boop boop boop. Good, just barely. Back to the party. Cornelius, what's going on? What's going on? Who are you hobnobbing with? How are you doing this? Are you like just talking to people from the ground? Is someone carrying you around? Are you standing on a chair?
I think it's one of these, like, if we're kind of looking at this little area, like this hotel lobby looking thing. I think first he kind of makes wanders the room a little bit, kind of surveys things and gets an idea, and then he finds a good spot, and he hops up on a chair, and with some people that have been seeming either interesting or something like that, and he hops up on a chair and kind of is holding court in that way, just being chatty.
Okay.
Trying to pay attention to things that are going on around him as well, but not necessarily doing a great job of that. But he does realize after he heard Rick's over the comms sort of be like, yeah, get your shit together. He's like, oh yeah, I gotta do
Okay.
not party.
So who out of the people here in the party floor are actually trying to make their way toward? Is anyone going for Fluoracic? Are you going back to talk to Tamari?
Kubina and I are talking to Fluoracic.
Okay.
Teachers will try to like hear what the like wait staff is saying, like if they're gossiping about anything that's like interesting.
We don't recognize anyone else from any of the dossiers or any of that from here, other than obviously we saw what's her name, Lady Rycast.
Yeah, no, not really. Just kind of the two of them. There's probably some other famous-ish people here, but I don't think anyone that's fallen under your notice. So the two of you who are going to talk to Fluoracic, how are you approaching? What's going on with that?
We're gonna be like kind of chatty with each other, just in case he's into threesomes.
Okay.
That's my plan, Kuvina. I don't know how you feel about
that. She's just going with whatever Rix's lead is.
So she's into
That's our
it.
plan.
No, she's not
Kuvina's
into
down.
it. But Rix is the captain, and she's still.
Now you're making it gross.
He's into authority in a big way. We got that master slave shit going on over here.
Jesus Christ.
So
he's abusing his authority though to make me do this. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. I want you to know I'm not gonna like it.
This isn't consent, I wouldn't say. That's all.
So the two of you stumble up to his little group of party goers, doing the one of you just told a funny joke and you're laughing about it.
Nailed it.
And he catches your eye and says, "Oh, welcome to the party. I'm afraid I don't.
Haven't I seen you before in like Strong Neck Weekly or something?"
Oh yes, I've been in several issues.
Wow, you're like a celebrity.
Yes, I am a little bit. I'm sorry. I'm afraid I don't know your name. Fluoracic, Ailish Fluoracic, and you are?
My name is Jim Jam, and this is I can't believe you don't recognize my friend. She's a famous dancer from whatever world cat people are from.
Like, totally. How do you not even know where I'm from? Gosh.
I know you told me, but we've drank a lot since then. And then he'll like nonchalantly put his arm around her as he laughs.
Forgive me. I'm sorry. I don't actually spend a lot of time patronizing the physical arts, as it were, but I'm
Non
sure
neck related.
you're quite.
That is.
You seem. Oh, I'm sure you're a wonderful dancer. He's a little uncomfortable.
I'm gonna use Bluff to send a secret message to Kavina that he's definitely into her. I think it's so bad. I don't think I do.
You like whisper it, but super loud.
It's all in the eyes.
Yeah.
When you use Bluff to send a secret message, it's like you say something, but you don't mean what you're saying. You mean something else. You know.
So you do that thing where you like move your head to point at something, but like everyone standing around you obviously notices.
It's still a 25.
I was about to say, like, it's still better than if I rolled a 20.
But it's still under the DC.
Ah, yes, that one.
Ooh.
Is it?
Yes.
Damn, I thought send a secret message was like literally 25. Anyway, that's fine. That actually might work in our advantage.
Like, what kind of arts are you into? I could maybe show you.
So we just go in there.
Mhm.
Canadian ballet
When has
time.
Kavina ever not been direct about anything?
Right.
Yeah.
He says,
He doesn't look like the kind of guy who fucks around either, honestly.
right. Says, obviously, competitive axe throwing. I know I said competitive, but I really view it as an art.
I would like to see that. Don't.
Oh, would you? Interesting. Let me just take a quick look around for my wife here. Kind of scans the room.
What are we trying to get out of him again?
Trying to figure out if he's a
I
reptoid.
thought he wasn't the kind of guy that fucked around.
I don't know, but if you make Ava hide under the bed during this, I'm going to kill you.
Ava, I need you to get up here. This is happening fast.
Back to Ava. Why don't you give me a perception check to locate what you're looking for? All right.
Do I re-roll that? That's such a bad roll. Yeah, I'll
See,
try.
where the-
I'll try re-rolling it. I think I have 1 hero point. Of course.
Wow. Wow.
You can do it.
Yikes.
Okay.
I can't believe you've done this.
My last rolls have been a 2, a 4, a 2.
So that check takes you quite a while, and one of the patrols starts moving your direction. You're going to need to make another stealth check. All right, you're good. Back to the party. Fluorescent says, well, I suppose I could show you a thing or two.
Oh my!
Since you seem to be interested. He wipes some sweat from his very thick neck.
Ew.
He's looks around to the group of people that he was talking to and says, if you'll all excuse me, got some business to conduct. And he'll take you guys to another room.
Oh, he is into the threesome.
I wanted him to try to walk away with just Kavina, and then we have to tell him that we're a package deal.
Doesn't seem to be a problem.
It's
Does
getting
Cornelius notice them
crazy.
leaving?
That's a good question. Were you looking for them?
I mean, I was keeping an eye on,
He was staring at us longingly.
Probably.
kind of like every once in a while, as you want, like look the room over to make sure where people are and that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I mean, he has a very thick neck, so it's not hard to notice when he
Get
leaves the
out.
room.
It
Gotcha.
actually affects the gravity of the area.
I think Peaches would definitely notice him walk off. But what Peaches is probably going to do is like stand guard to make sure nobody
Of her
follows him.
bottle
She
of
starts to
wine.
leave, and then like her glass gets refilled before she steps away.
She's like,
She
Oh,
turns
I
around.
hate that.
Okay, well that's fine.
Would you like a refill? I guess. I guess.
Well, okay, I'm here.
Okay, so he leads you into a smaller room off to the side, like a little sitting room. It says, well, the first thing you've got to know about axe throwing is, and then back to Ava with her next perception check.
Go axe throwing.
Okay, that's better. So after a few minutes of looking around, you are able to find his study. You see that it is covered with dark wood paneling, several shelves holding paper books, and a sturdy mahogany desk. Just making Amber uncomfortable over here.
Y'all
There's no
can't see
axes
his
in there?
face and the way he's saying the words.
There are no obvious signs of any electronic devices. But you could take a look around.
Or another perception check.
Perception check for marital
It took your 29 to find the room.
Well, that's about as good as I'm going to get.
So looking around the room carefully, you find a false row of books that folds down, revealing a computer console. So that's how I really got into axe throwing. What about you? Have you been interested long, young lady?
Like, and axe throwing? I've only like just learned about it now.
Oh, I see. I thought you were, what the fuck?
My goodness. Oh my. Oh my god. Oh my god.
I got no words for that.
Just the joy of that cat is too much.
All
Oh,
right.
man.
Kuvina, here's our plan.
Oh.
So, my friend here, she's actually doesn't know a lot about axe throwing, but she knows a lot of stuff about how to use that thingamajig she's got there. What do you call it?
Oh, this? It's like a battle ribbon.
Yeah.
Yeah. Here, let me.
It's so hot when she does this battle ribbon stuff. I'm telling you, dude.
Just don't try and strangle him with it. You'll fail.
Oh, that's definitely the plan.
That was 100%.
We are on the same wavelength here.
In the anime that this has become, his nose starts bleeding.
Excellent.
It was. I'm surprised. So yeah, Kavina was going to basically start attacking him as soon as he threw the axe. But yeah, we'll do it in some dancing for him. Oh, that's not great dancing. But...
That's still more impressive dancing than 89% of the population of the galaxy.
Pretty
At
much.
least.
Probably 95%,
Yeah.
if not higher, 99% of the galaxy.
So are you dancing to impress him, or are you trying to attack him?
Dancing in such a way that it is trying to impress him, distracting him in such a way that the ribbon wraps around him, that I can grab it basically just around his neck.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. My plan is to seduce him first, and then we'll just get into a little light bondage and go from there. That's my plan.
Well, you've succeeded at mission 1. Now you're on mission 2.
Okay.
And you have encircled his very thick neck with your battle ribbon. Oh, what's going on? Oh,
Rix will lick his ear.
a little
His
much.
earlobe.
Oh. My neck, please, not my ear.
You can have both. Now,
I just hope the comms aren't on.
I mean, of course they're on. How are we going to know if they need
yeah,
help?
you have to know when we're in danger.
It doesn't need to be an open frequency, though.
Peaches will give Ava a glass of wine because we're both having to listen to this.
Ava's in the study.
All right.
Oh yeah, never mind. Fuck you.
Now show him the good stuff, Kuvina.
I think that means butt stuff.
Kuvina makes a glowy light.
Oh gosh. What is that? Why do you have a glowing ball of yarn? Why are you choking me?
Why are you killing me?
Are you sure it's not choke me more?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was about to say, a guy with a neck like that.
It's more like,
I bet
why are
this
you
is it.
attempting to choke me? I have too much.
Yeah,
yarn.
right.
I've seen this neck.
My esophagus is just so far down there. I rolled an initiative
Okay.
for my part.
I guess that's what's happening.
I'm pretty sure you're gaining a surprise round regardless, but
Those initiatives, though.
Cool.
I mean, if Rix is presumably starting to, contribute his part,
or whatever.
contribute his part of the bondage with some nanites that are wrapping around.
Sure. So you guys both wrap things around his very thick neck.
I thought this was anime, not hentai.
Well, it's
There's
a
really
very
no
thin
difference. Both.
line.
Starfinder After Dark.
And as he has no stats, he will just moan into it.
That's
Gross.
Shit.
all right. So here's the plan. I'm going to create a nano blade, place it in his face. We know what you really are. Tell me.
So Ava, I'm gonna need a computers check. Cool. Where is that computer? Okay. So you're able to get into the computer and you find information on the family's business dealings, none of which look extremely serious enough to bring them down. But looking over this info could be helpful for some crimes that have perhaps gone unsolved. However, you do spot a module labeled Spectrum, which you remember was the name of Dr. Gersick's clinic.
Okay.
And you find Aram's missing medical file.
Ooh.
And his file says that he appears to not be a human, but some kind
Reptoid.
of cold-blooded shapeshifter.
Whatever could that be?
Thing.
That file also has a photograph of what appears to be a human heart in a box,
Appears to be.
packed with straw, accompanied by a note that reads, "Leave it be."
Jesus.
Let's see. What else? Attached to the note is a note, or this is like a text conversation chain. Says, "Yo, Aram's legit crazy, boss. How are we getting back at this bastard?" And he responded,
Yo, dog.
"We're leaving it be for now."
Let's take copies of all the things.
You got
Got
it,
your
dude.
spy camera. So he's the guy who said leave it be, or he's the guy who said he's crazy?
He said, "Leave it be for now."
Okay.
So we go back to Florasic moaning in ecstasy. Amber's just shaking her head.
Florasic, why did you alter Aram's medical records? And then he'll like run his hand across his face, down his chest.
Where can you tell the neck ends and the chest starts, though?
Yeah, it's true.
Good question. He says, "How did you find out?"
Shh, answer me.
Okay. He says that Dr. Gersix found some anomalies in his records, and I had an opportunity. I
Go on.
sent a messenger to propose a deal, but Aram didn't take kindly to it. My messenger didn't return. Not whole, anyway.
Mm-hmm. Tell me about your deal. Who do you work for?
I work for myself. Not that I'm not into this, but can we not choke me out while we have this conversation?
It's too distracting.
Yeah, sure. Release the battle ribbon, Kuvina. And then Rix will powerfully grasp his balls. That better? So you're So you're telling me that you just happened to stumble upon these records and you were just gonna blackmail Aram for straight cash?
I didn't. Sorry. I didn't say it was for cash. You know, sometimes favors can be useful.
Mm-hmm. Damn, this fucking sucks. This guy might not even be a reptoid.
Like, I don't think he is.
Show me your reptoid form, and then I'll clench his balls.
Reptoids can't have necks this thick.
Just science.
I'm a sense motive on that. I want to see if that's true.
Okay. We've gone to a very weird place tonight.
Yeah.
I don't know what's happened tonight.
But you've gone along with it.
That's what Kuvina does.
Yeah, I mean, you think he's telling the truth?
Lex told you.
Peaches, you gotta get up here.
I don't think I want to interfere.
I need you to smell this guy.
You need me to what?
Smell him. See if he's a reptoid.
I mean, is this like a part of your sex thing? Like, I don't really wanna. Y'all got clothes on and everything. I mean,
Yes. I didn't even have to do the thing where I pretended to be Aram.
okay. And she like finishes her glass of wine, like gulps it down, and she makes towards the room.
Okay. Peaches
It's-
enters the room to find everyone very sweaty.
It's gonna be real hard to smell in here with all this going on.
It smells a lot like sex.
I have excreted no bodily fluids for my part.
Neckboy certainly has. It's really hard to smell over all of the smells.
Doesn't help that I rolled a 5, so
You could throw a hero point at it.
I don't think I have any. I don't think it's real hard to smell in here, but I don't smell reptoid, but
Cornelius, I need you to alter reality so that Peaches can
Say, if
smell
I was
this guy's
there, I could've
balls
helped
through all this sweat. Well, shit. Now what?
I could get a blood sample.
It's like
Yeah, let's do that.
There's no need for that. I assure you, I'm no reptoid.
Yeah, exactly
That's
what
like
a reptoid
exactly what a reptoid would say.
Yeah, there's still a need for it.
I
You're
take
just hold real
blood-
still, and then I'll.
I take blood,
his mouth.
skin, hair, mucus.
Oh, you're just gonna do it that way? Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna take all the samples.
Got to get that STD test in.
Too late.
he says, sure, sure, but are you two gonna stay after she's finished with all that?
Here's what's
Wow,
gonna happen.
after all that, dude still wants it? Shit.
Yeah. When you got a neck like that, not many people are interested in you. Takes a very particular kind. So here's what's gonna happen. We're gonna leave, and you're never gonna tell anyone that you saw us. Or if you do, your balls will be mine.
Oh,
Is that an offer?
Don't threaten me with a good time.
can I get an intimidate on that?
Can I get your phone number before you leave?
God damn it. Do I have a hero point?
Yes.
Oh, well, we might be all right.
That'll do. He like, yeah, okay, that's fine. That's fine. I'll forget I saw you. Don't worry about it.
All right. Nice party. Fat Nick.
Yep. Thanks. Okay.
Clean yourself up. You're disgusting.
It was great to meet you.
Uh-huh. Close the door behind me. He's in the dark alone. Good work in there.
Kavina just shakes her head.
All right.
And goes in search of a strong drink.
We gotta kind of leave.
I got it covered.
Yeah. You should probably go.
We'll go to our own after party.
I mean, since we're already leaving for threatening the host, I'm just gonna grab a bottle on the way out.
You didn't threaten him. You gave him an exceptional evening.
I mean, I don't think he's upset by any of what happened. I mean, well, he's upset, but not in that way.
Was there anything else
He's like, damn, every time.
with the awesome perception check I had before? Was there anything else of interest in the office before she clears out?
No.
Okay.
So you guys all.
Cornelius get up anything else?
He did
Apparently not.
unless he wanted to interact with any of the guests.
That's what he was doing, but I guess if nothing cool happened, then the cool stuff happened. So carry on.
Okay. So you can make your way. You can all gather up and head out once you're ready. You heading back to your.
We're going to an after party, right?
Do an after party.
Yeah.
Okay.
At the Olive Garden.
Fuck yeah, they're Olive Garden.
It's the fourth Olive Garden we've been to today.
Get wrecked on
No,
shitty drinks at the Olive Garden bar.
The wait staff were talking about the best Olive Garden in town, and like they were talking about a passcode to get in the back and go to the Olive Garden party.
The Olive Garden speakeasy.
Yeah,
They got margaritas, baby.
so I'm gonna hook us up.
Rick's at least needs his carbohydrates after that.
So the entire party gets absolutely smashed. Excellent.
Yeah,
Happens.
it's a real
prefer
bonding
drinking
moment.
at the Applebee's personally. When they have like $5 Long Island iced teas, man.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's the last time I ran a red light.
Jesus.
Don't say things like that.
Right. Not great.
There's evidence now. All right.
Allegedly. I'll add allegedly.
So we all get drunk. Rix tries to make a move on Kuvina. I assume she rejects it, but I don't know.
Yes.
Okay. Hey, I just had to be sure, just checking.
Ava tries to not sexually, but to bond with Peaches. Also wants to be a friend.
Peaches will indulge her, but doesn't really want to be friends with anyone right now. But it's better than like watching Rick's hit on Kuvina, so
I think
or listening to a story that Cornelius has already told me like 50 times.
Wow. To be not last place.
A
that's
dream
really
come
all you
true.
can ask for.
Yep. I'm the least annoying thing here.
That's saying something.
For now.
Wait
In this
till the morning.
particular moment.
Oh,
Cool.
good times.
All right.
And now we're all hungover as all hell.
After you finish up your after party and return to the place you're staying in whatever state you find yourselves,
Wyoming.
Wyoming. Y'all make
In
your way
Wyoming.
to your rooms. Are you guys still locking Ava up?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
All right, good work out there today, Ava. Go get in the cellar.
What the heck? I could have stuck off.
Yeah, you did good. I said that already. What do you want?
Okay.
The group,
Now I feel bad.
as the group winds down for the night, Ava finds herself once more locked away. Fleeting thoughts of betrayal and disappointment cross her mind, though she pushes them away quickly. She draws her blankets closer and settles in for sleep. As expected, it doesn't come easy. Her thoughts drift in the way that they have for the last week, back to the dream and the vision her companions helped her discover. The world with the dark star, the beast with too many mouths, the reptoids. No, that's not right. They were something else. Something other. She works at the puzzle until her eyes, heavy with exhaustion, finally close. She opens them onto the ruined street once more. The beasts of the past are gone. Others are here with her now. A boisterous barbarian, an ominous oracle, and a militant monk. As one, they fight their way past the guardians of the realm and into a city of ghosts, ruled over by a clan of vampires. Things become hazy for a moment, and she finds herself scaling a mountain while frigid winds whip around her. A gale forces her from the cliff face, and she falls for what seems like centuries. With a start, she breaks through the surface of a river and swims to shore. Casting her gaze about the area, she catches sight of a massive spire of black iron and a cathedral with 2 towers. Yet again, her companions push through the foreign locale, the foes before them growing ever more dangerous and bizarre. Finally, they come face to face with what could only be described as malevolence incarnate. Against all odds, they vanquish the being, sending it back to the dark realm it calls home. Taking each other's hands, a spell is cast, and the party shifts between the planes to make their way back to their origin. Upon arriving, an immediate feeling of unease washes over Ava. The absence of sound around her is deafening. She looks to her companions but finds them frozen in time. Panicked, she searches for the cause and locks eyes with a beautiful android woman with dark hair. The very air around her hums with power and potential, and she smiles and says softly, "I apologize for this, Ava, but I need your help." Blackout. And that'll be
Awesome.
it for tonight.
Well, shit.
What? Wow.
Looks like a gray to me.
Definitely.
God damn it.
That looks like Ava if she were cooler.
Rude.
Man, that was some heavy shit.
That was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Far beyond what we've been doing.
Find
It's crazy they give you all those fake memories.
right.
Mm-hmm.
Someone tells me that depending on who all survives the final encounter, we may have an intermission session about something in between the APs.
See, Ava just got the Premium Plus package when she was created. You got the better memories.
I paid extra.
Yeah.
I got the DLC, and
Damn loot crates.
yeah, I spent a lot of money on loot crates. You know that one that's always off to the side where it's for the low price of $100.
Oh, Jesus.
$100 crate.
You ever seen like where like you can buy like whatever currency they have and it always goes up to some absurd amount?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I buy that all the time at fucking MTG Arena.
I knew it. I knew you were gonna say MTG. Well, I thought that was a good session.
That was an awesome session.
It was certainly
It was
wild.
a session.
It was a session.
It was a session.
I love all our sessions.
Yeah.
No matter if we have some sort of wild bullshit or like, you know, just combat, it's always fun.
Mhm.
Are we doing Friday or Monday this upcoming week?
Good question.
I think I'm Monday only for a while, unless we play late.
Okay. I couldn't remember if like people had conflicts with Mondays coming up, or if that was just a short-term thing there in December.
I think Nathan's the one with the craziest schedule.
Monday is blocked off for me all the time.
Oh, for this.
For this, yeah.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Okay. All right, well, cool. I guess.
Originally, I was going to be traveling Monday, but I'm not anymore.
Cool.
Oh, nice.
Well, double sweet then.
Yes.
Nice.
Yeah, if there is a Friday that we want to do sometime, I can probably do some Fridays, but there are some that I'm busy.
I mean, depending on what constitutes late, I can do Fridays. I can stay up later on Fridays. So.
I am currently on vacation this week, so I can do whatever the heck I want.
Heck yeah.
Ooh.
Also, Fridays they're a really good day for me. So if we ever need to sub in a Friday, it's pretty much always going to be a yes.
Well, you could just run something on Friday then.
Mm.
'Cause you got all week to prep.
Everyone knows I'm a terrible GM.
Whatever. You know what they say? Bad gaming's better than no gaming.
Jackal just railed to some light
about to say, what?
BDM non-player character.
Mm-hmm.
Have you guys played with James before? A good game can become a bad game real easy.
That's fair.
Okay, amongst the people in this Discord, I believe that we can
Before we
make a
stop
good game.
bad mouthing people we know that play games, anyone that's watching, thank you for watching. And we'll be back either Friday night or next
I
Monday.
thought we had turned the stream up.
Not yet. Thanks for watching.